Last year, the Education Finance Committee was a brand new issue area for me. And as the lead, I took the role very seriously that over the interim to get out and not only speak to the school districts in my area, but to the many from around the state. And I talked to them a lot about the new requirements that were put on them. And there were some that schools would have maybe preferred that hadn't been passed. But most said we can make it happen. We just need more time. And as I thought coming into this session, what can I offer as a solution? This is the bill that I came up with. And when I would pitch it to school board members, superintendents, as they came to the Capitol, I can't think of one that said, no, that's not the right solution. They all said that would be wonderful. That would help them to incorporate the things that happened from last year's session. And Mr. President, I draw you to the very first statement that the chief author made when he first rose. He said, things take time. Mr. President, I agree 100%. And that's exactly what this amendment is asking for. Allowing time for our school districts to incorporate properly everything that was passed last year. One piece that this would speak to, Mr. President, student support personnel was an area we funded last year out of the bill. And I think I mentioned this before. I had 2 school districts that it wasn't enough money for each of them to hire someone individually, but their neighboring school districts, they agreed, let's hire somebody, pool our money together, we can hire someone, and they'll work between our 2 schools. Not one person applied, and they're going to have to give that funding back. Mr. President, they could use that funding in other areas in their school. They have needs, and that's what this amendment would allow. Would allow for them to take that money that was dedicated to that they didn't even get one single person apply to help them incorporate that, and would allow them to put that into an area of need within their school district. Mr. President, I ask all members to seriously consider this. This is not a political gotcha. This is an amendment that would help our school districts. It's what they're asking for. I realize it's not in the letter that's in front of us today, but the letter is addressing the bill that's in front of us, not this amendment. I believe if they were speaking to you, they would tell you 100% this is a good amendment for every school district around the state. Mr. President, members, vote green.